Hello, it's Jess. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm so excited to be celebrating Canadian craft companies and Canadian crafty YouTubers. We wanted to get together and highlight our favorite products and shops from across the country. After you finish watching my video, please leave a comment for your chance to win. My stop has a little twist. It's the last official video of our hop, but there's a bonus stop over on the Pigment Craft Co.'s Instagram feed. I also have a few surprises throughout the video, so be sure to stay until the end. I've got details for an additional giveaway, free gift with purchase, and a secret sale. You won't want to miss out, plus I have a trio of cards that I hope inspire you. This is me trying to recreate the unboxing experience. Pretend these stamps are brand new, like the day they arrived. That day, I was super happy to see the mailman. Today we're going to be using the Bitty POSIES stamp set, the Jumbo Berry stamp set, a sentiment from the Wonderful Mom stamp set, the Cup of Happy stamp set, and the Bitty Diagonal Stripe stencil. Now let's get crafty. For my first card, I'm going to plan out how I'll stamp the Jumbo Berry to ensure that the coordinating die will fit properly. I'm going to switch it up just a little. I'm not going to layer my stamps, but instead add the strawberry top separately. I'm going to ink up the stamps using Catherine Polar's Pucker Up. I love how smooth and crisp these inks go on solid stamps, and I'll stamp it twice to make sure it has an even look. Then it's on to the second strawberry. I'm just mapping out where it can fit nicely with the die. I made sure to put down my acetate sheet to make sure that there's no ink transfer. Now it's onto the strawberry tops and leaves with Catherine Polar's In the Park. Again, same process. Using the Misty, I'm able to double up on stamping to make sure it's perfect. I'm going to use the die cut out of the main shape and then fussy cut the tops separately for dimension. You can totally skip this step and simply layer the stamps together as intended. It's time for the background. We're going to do a little ink blending with the Bitty Diagonal Stripe stencil and black ink. I'm going to start by securing the stencil with washi tape. The lines are super thin, so you want to make sure it's secure so it doesn't move while blending. I'm going to speed up the process slightly. I'm just making sure to apply the color evenly. And now for the reveal. Just like that, you have your very own DIY pattern paper print. Now I'm going to glue everything together and arrange the card front. I'm going to add 3D foam tape to the second strawberry to make it a little more interesting. All that's left is the sentiment. Using Tailored Expressions easy strips, I have blank ones handy for these occasions, I stamped out "Stop it, you're too sweet," which fit perfectly with these images. Of course, no card is complete without coordinating sequins. Using my embellishment wand and sequin mix from Studio Katia, this card is all set. Here's an up-close look at the card. Love the hot pink and pinstripes. As promised, here's the first of 3 announcements. Pigment Craft Co. is generously giving away $100 for this hop, but there's a bonus giveaway happening on their Instagram feed. Be sure to enter for an extra chance to win. Click on the link below to check it out. Now onto our second card. I'm going to start by inking up the flowers from the Cup of Happy stamp set with Memento Tuxedo black ink, and we're going to be coloring them in with Spectrum Noir Tri-Blend markers. When I'm coloring in small images, I start with the darkest tone first in areas where I think there will be the most shadows. usually around edges or under leaves, for example. If you're just starting out and not sure about the shadows and light sources, don't worry. Just pick a side or an area and go with it. It doesn't need to be perfect, but the result is a nice shaded effect. I have sped up the process a little, but next we're moving on to the medium tone. Again, in small circular motions to avoid any harsh lines. And finally, we're moving on to the lightest tone. I'm basically saturating the rest of the surface, blending everything together. All that's left is adding highlights, and we're done. This card front is super simple. We're just going to stamp the striped cup image with black ink and add 3D foam tape to the flowers. This set can be stamped to create a one-layer image, but we're going for dimension. As you can see, I have a slight foam tape addiction. I picked out the "Oh hello there" sentiment because I like the mix of fonts. To finish off the card, I added a little shine with the clear overlay sparkle marker and coordinating sequins, of course. Here's a close-up. I love how it came together so quickly and effectively. I'm so glad you made it this far. It's time for my second Pigment Craft Co. announcement. All purchases over $50 will receive a free exclusive layering stencil while supplies last. It will be automatically added to the cart of every qualifying purchase. Now on to the last card. For this one, I pulled out all the stops and inks. I paired Catherine Polar's Garden Party with In the Park, Bellini with Doocy Doo, Pucker Up with It's a Girl, and Serenade with Drive In. Let's get stamping. I started with the leaves and went for a random pattern, making sure some of them are stamped off the edges for a continuous flow. Next, onto the floral images. Again, just spreading out the different sizes so everything fits perfectly. Once I'm happy with the pattern, I added the flower centers with black ink. Next, I'm using a scalloped edge die from my stash and running it through my die cutting machine. All that's left is pairing it with a gray background and stamping "Good Morning Sunshine." And now, you guessed it, more 3D foam tape and coordinating sequins. And that's our final card. Here's a little overview of all the cards we made today. I had a blast creating with my new Pigment Craft Co. goodies, and I hope this has inspired you to check them out. And that brings us to my last fun announcement. There's a secret sale happening valid July 1st, today, until 10 p.m. Eastern on all products in the Pigment Craft Co. shop. Some conditions do apply. I also wanted to say a huge thank you to all of our sponsors for participating and supporting our hop. I hope you discover some new Canadian craft companies and take advantage of the exclusive discounts that are happening. If you want to see more videos, please like and subscribe to my channel, and be sure to follow me over on Instagram for my day-to-day crafty adventures.